How to start an online business for dummies. That's actually being searched. First of all, you're not a dummy. But second of all, starting an online business is way easier than you think. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the 5 things you need to know to launch an online business so it can be very profitable and it can start generating you passive income. Online businesses can be extremely profitable, but you have to do it the right way. I launched my first online business in 2014 when I was teaching speakers how to really generate revenue on the platform of stages. And what I realized by launching my first one in 2014 and my next one in 2016 and our last one last year is that every single time there was a very consistent element to building an online business. And that's the first thing you need to know. The entire online world is built around something called OVO, or opt-in value offer. The whole system of building an online business that generates revenue is built around opt-in value offer. Here's what that means. The first thing you do is set up the opportunity for an opt-in. This is the idea that you're gonna create a page where they will give you their contact information. And then the next one is value. So they give you their contact information and you provide value for their contact information. And then after you've given them value, inside of that value, you offer something for them to buy. And that's the way you generate revenue. But the entire online world, as you're building your revenue and building your company, understand it's built around that 3-part structure. Opt-in value offer. Somebody who opts in gives you their contact information, you provide value, you offer them a product or service to buy. Now here's a couple things to understand about the opt-in value offer sequence. One of the things when you're building your opt-in that you need to remember is an email is currency. Meaning people are giving out their email less and less and less because they don't want to be spammed by people that they don't really want their content. So when people give you an email, we need to treat it like gold. Also, that means you have to give them something of real value. So getting people to opt in is about giving them something of real value and giving them a simple way for them to get their information to you, which is usually on some sort of landing page where they can see what you're offering, what you do, and they can put their email address in, their name, and instantly get the product or service you're offering. And when you offer value, which is the second part of the equation, let me just say this, make sure it really is valuable. A lot of times people are creating things that get opt-ins, but aren't creating things that are really valuable. You want to create things that actually have real value, not value like we say it has value and then when they get it, there's no real value in there, but real value. Opt-in value, we're giving something that somebody would usually pay money for. And that's how I dictate the value that we give to our customers. We only give people something that we would feel comfortable charging money for. And that's a good metric for you. Only ask people for their email in exchange for something that you would actually charge for. Because remember, they're giving you money by giving you their email address. And as you get that email address, make sure you give them something of real value. And the third thing is the offer side of that sequence. So we've got the opt-in value. Now it's time to offer them something. In that offer, we usually want to, in the value piece that we give them, we want the value piece to carry with it a level of an offer. So if I give them a free webinar, 60-minute training, I really give them extreme value and I make sure that there's a lot of value in that webinar. And then at the end, I give them an offer to buy my online course or book a strategy call with our team to see if they want to come into our coaching program, etc. So I give them the value, and inside the value, I offer to sell them something. But you can also do it this way. They opt in, you give them the value, and now that you have their email address, you email them the offer. And the offer isn't built within the content you're delivering after their opt-in. So you can make the offer in email, just make sure that the emails are clearly articulated and very good copywriting explaining why they should give you money for your product or service. The second thing when you're starting an online business, you need to answer the question, what is the most valuable thing you know or have done that people would pay money for? This will dictate what type of online business you start. We always should start businesses around things we've done or things we know about or things we're willing to learn about. Because again, if we're gonna start a business and take money, we need to make sure we can deliver high value service and products to the people that are paying us. The other thing is, don't discount what you know. A lot of people are like, yeah, I don't really know anything that people would pay for. Do you know that people sell products on how to organize your kitchen? People sell products how to garden. People sell products how to play the guitar, how to play the piano, how to fix your car, how to restore old cars, how to get a job, how to grow in your career, how to build an online business. There's businesses around all of those pieces of information. There's also businesses on more relational topics, how to have a great marriage, how to raise amazing children, how to find that perfect someone so that you aren't alone. The idea is that you can take your information and sell it to a lot of people as long as you're picking a piece of information that a lot of people want to learn. But don't discount your knowledge. Most people do. I did. When I first started, I discounted what I knew. I didn't even think about teaching people about real estate until I had so many people ask me of how I was getting into real estate and how I was investing. I never even thought about teaching it till somebody asked me, and then I started busting into that market. And how that applies to you is you're probably discounting the knowledge you have right now. A friend of mine is making a lot of money right now online helping people fix their golf swing. I have another friend that started a basketball skills online training, teaching students how to dribble and how to shoot better. The idea is, if you have information, you can sell it online. So what you have to do is identify what you're gonna sell and what specific skill or strategy you have that people would pay money for. Before I go on to the next few tips, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of videos on building a business and on making sure you maximize your money to create financial freedom. And so if you wanna start a business, this is a great place to be. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can join our family of entrepreneurs that are making a difference. The third thing I would say as you're building your online business is move towards sales funnels rather than websites. Websites are a great place for people to go and kind of get lost in all the content and not really have a very specific action to take. The reason I'm not a big fan of websites is websites often don't have one specific call to action. And anytime there's more than one option to your customers, they get confused. And there's a statement in sales, a confused customer never buys. Sales funnels are essentially breaking your website up page by page and only giving one call to action on that page. So when you bring them to a landing page, the only action is to put their email address so they can hear your webinar or get your free checklist or your free download, and then they'll go to another page offering them products and services to invest in. Building sales pages is a way to keep your customers moving through your system, and that's the point. When people give you their email address, you want to keep offering them things to purchase. Even if they purchased your course, when you create the next course, offer it to them again. I just did a big offer of our Multifamily Blueprint Academy last week, and it was interesting. I have another course called the Multifamily CEO System. People that bought our Multifamily CEO System, which is more of our foundations course, the Academy is more of our full-blown course. The people that bought the CEO System, they also bought our Academy, even though they had already had some of the content. See, the truth is, people that give you money are often the most likely people to give you more money. So part of a sales funnel is you offer them something, and then you can give them something later on because you have their contact information. That's why I like sales funnels rather than websites. Which leads me to my next tip, which is what's called the value ladder. Russell Brunson, the founder of ClickFunnels, came up with this, and the value ladder is often a ladder of value that you offer your clients. So it can be something you offer them a very small product, a $7 to $10 product, then you offer them a $100 product, then a $3,000 product, and then an ultimate product at $10,000. The idea is we want to help our customers ascend through our value ladder because the higher up the ladder they go, the more value we give them. That's why it's called a value ladder, not a price ladder. Just because the price goes up, the only reason the price is going up is we're offering more value, and usually what increases as you go up the ladder is the amount of personal time they get with you. What makes it so expensive at the top is you're spending a lot of time with them. And the fifth thing is mentorship is key. You gotta have a mentor helping you work through this specific system. Because building an online business, let me tell you, you can get caught in the weeds with how many things there are to do and how much opportunity there actually is and how many different ways there are to sell online. A mentor will keep you focused and keep you focused on one strategy moving forward. Mentorship is key. If I were you, I'd be finding a mentor that can really help me work through my online business. I can tell you when I launched my online business, I would not have been able to do that if I didn't have a coach and a network. Why I love joining masterminds and coaches is not only do I get the coach, but the mastermind is the network of people inside that. It really helps you grow your business. And getting a mentor for that can change everything. For me, getting a mentor meant I could change my mindset, which helped me change my skill sets, which helped me change my entire business. And that's what you can do by investing in a mentor to help you navigate this whole thing called an online business. But I also have a free gift for you today. I want to give you our free business startup checklist so you never forget this stuff and you can make sure you have all those boxes checked as you're launching your online business. So if you go in the description, click that link, you'll be taken to a page and you can download your free copy of our free business checklist so you don't miss any of these items when you're launching your online business.